That is my dad. Say hi, Dad.
Hey, dude.
Hey, dudes! Just kidding. It's Gladiator from Gladiator Gaming. What's up, guys? And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the discussion of is buying pro packs worth it. Now, first thing I want to say is that I am kind of qualified to give my advice on it. Obviously everyone has their own take on is buying packs worth it in general. And I kind of look at most of the packs besides pro packs not worth it at all. So this video is more centered towards pro packs, but I'm qualified to give you my opinion, and for you guys to kind of take it, I guess, with a grain of salt, is because I have played Madden for over 3 years, Madden Mobile that is, and obviously on the console as well, but it's like two different beasts, so I wouldn't count it. But guys, let's go ahead and look at my team. I'm gonna go ahead and say my history with buying packs and what it's done for me. Buying packs for me, I probably opened up 60 packs, that's like 330,000, I believe. Quick math in my head, but it's like 330,000 or something in those ballpark numbers. But it really hasn't done much for me. I only pulled one player, I think two players. Well, this one I got at the beginning of the year, but right here, Teron Armstead. He's decent. He's gonna become pretty valueless in a couple of months, but pretty good elite when you're starting off. But I pulled him in a pro pack. I think I pulled him in like my 40th one that I opened. And if we go to defense, I'm going to go ahead and say that I pulled Calvin Pryor in a pro pack, and he's an 85 as well. So out of like the 330,000 I spent, I could probably make 70k selling these two players. Maybe a little bit more if I was patient and actually waited on the auction house, but only 70k compared to 330k that I've spent. Now, if I would have saved that money, I could have bought tons of good players. You can get really good players on the auction house for cheap if you just know. I guess you don't even really know how to snipe, but if you just know what a good deal is, check out the prices, see what's on your server, because each server is different. Mine runs a little expensive, so there's that. But just go ahead and check out what you have on your server. Another thing I want to bring up is it's kind of interesting that you can get good players without actually buying packs just by doing live events. Now, I got this 96 Patrick DeMarco, who's one of the best elite fullbacks in the game, I guess, if not the best. I don't know if any fullback, legend or not, is better than him, but he's a 96, and I just got him for being in a league and, just participating in that. Really easy, especially if you have active players, really easy to do. Another thing I want to talk about is that active players, there's two types of players in Madden. There's active players, and then there's people that spend a bunch of money, real money, and those are the two people that succeed. Now, whichever you are, obviously if you're an inactive player just spending money on the game, I guess this video won't help you. But if you're like me and a majority of people don't really spend a lot of money on this game, if not at all, you want to know what you should do. And this is kind of what I've thought of, is that buying pro packs is only good in the beginning just to fill out your team, but after it's pretty filled out, you got a couple leads going for you, start picking spots that you need to fill. Now, I need to fill center, but centers are running a little expensive right now, so I'm going to stay off with the 81 and then buy like a good elite center a little bit later down the line, maybe a month or two down the line, probably not that long. And right here I have an 84 OG, so I'm just going to leave him and an 84 offensive tackle. So honestly, they're golds, but I don't really care about replacing them yet. And right here, I actually have DeMarco Murray. I'm just using LeGarrette Blount right now because he's boosted for the Halloween event. And then for defense, I could go for defensive end, but right now my team is pretty solid goals or elites. So right here, I'm just saving up money to buy some better elites, because you just keep progressing and progressing. And with buying packs, what's your chances of getting a better elite than you already have? So that's where buying on the auction house comes in handy. So that's what you really want to think about when you compare buying packs to actually buying players and saving up for it. Because when you're saving up for a player, obviously it's more expensive than a pro pack. But if you add up all the pro packs that you didn't get that elite player in, or any elite player for that matter, it comes out to a really good numbers for buying them just straight off the auction house. A lot of people that are really good at this game and have played for a long time will suggest that you do what I'm telling you to do and just buy off auction house. And in the beginning, fill yourself out with some gold players. Once you have a full gold team, you can start focusing on buying elites. If you feel like the market is too much for the elite you want, obviously just wait a little bit and the prices will drop as new elites come out. Now, another thing I want to talk to you guys about, which I covered in another video that I'll link in the description fully, but you can do live events and get elites out of it. As you can see, let me go back to my team. I actually did get a 92 AJ Green. Well, he's a 90, but I have boosted stats with Patrick DeMarco awareness and stuff like that. So he comes out to a 92, and I got him for 100K. And the reason I got him for 100K was because he was a part of a headliners event, and that required a couple of players. I don't know if it's still there because it wasn't there when I checked, but if you go to weekly, you can find it. This is a headliners event. And basically what you do, you play the live event and then you put your little badges into there and you'll get one random player. Now there's like, we can go ahead and look. Basically what this is, you fill it up with 5 gold players that you have to get from either buying them on auction house or actually getting them through the collectibles that you get from playing the live event. Usually for every live event you either get a gold player that you can put in right away, or you actually get a collectible. So 10 will get you a gold player guaranteed, and sometimes if you play you'll get, you know, a gold player just from playing. But the thing is that you can get a lot of players if you just stack up. If you stack up collectibles and wait a week, say you don't want this kick return guy, save your collectibles, wait till next week, because they give you that week's players. So you can have like 30-40 badges going in next week and already fill out most of your players. That's what I did. And all I had was one player, and it was Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton was an 82 quarterback, or an 84, I'm not sure, but he was going for 115,000. I saw him go on the first day for 130, but I waited a little bit, and the next day I bought him for 115. Pretty good deal, 15K cheaper. And you may think that's a little steep, but the thing is, he was really rare to get, and everyone, you know, on the auction house placed him for way higher, and I was running out of chances to actually unlock AJ Green. And the thing was, once I got him, I used my money that I'd saved up from not buying packs, and I bought him, and I got AJ Green, 90 overall, 92 on my team, and he was actually going for 200,000. We can go check and see what he's going for now. I'm guessing it's in the 150 range, and I would still make about, what is that, $35,000 profit off of it, or coin profit off of that. So it's still very profitable for me to sell them right off the top, and that's just from me saving money and buying Andy Dalton off the auction house. And of course, if I would have got Andy Dalton, it would have been a lot cheaper just to buy the other players, but that's neither here nor there. Let me go ahead and set him to 90, because I believe he has another 90 card, but we can go ahead and put the program to headliners as well if we can find it right here. And let's go ahead and set him to max, whatever. We'll just put numbers in, see what comes up. Green. Am I typing it in wrong? Let me see what I'm missing. We'll actually just, what we're actually going to do, we'll just take this off. Okay. So right here, I don't know why he wasn't coming up before, because this is headliners right here. Maybe they took him off because he's so good. But right here, 160K is really cheap that I see him for. 152, so right where I pretty much said before, 150,000, 144 right there. But it looks like he's going for around 144,000 to 150,000, and I feel like that 144 will get scooped up pretty soon. So 150,000, the cheapest that you can get him right now on my server at least, and I'd still make, as I said before, 35K coin profit, and that is just really good. But obviously I'm not going to sell them. But as you see, if I would have opened up 115K worth of packs, I would have not gotten anywhere near getting a 90 overall, especially 90 overall AJ Green, who's a great addition for your receiving core. So I feel like just using that example and the others I've talked about in this video, you guys can kind of see how skipping pro packs when you get up in an actual overall can be a lot better than, you know, just buying packs right now instead of just saving up for the players that you want and upgrading your positions accordingly. So that is kind of the video right there, guys. Hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe for more. And as always, hey dudes.